Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. In today's video, I'm going to give you a quick update on the M3. I got the oil analysis, so, what are the next steps and, basically what kind of a life does the engine have left. So you guys probably know what these boxes are, or at least where they came from. This, of course, is FCP Euro, and these are brake rotors for the M3, which is a completely separate project that I'm going to be partaking in. Hopefully when it stops raining. So what exactly happened with the Blackstone oil analysis? Well, as you guys know from a couple videos ago, I changed the oil in the M3 and I sent out the oil for some analysis. And unfortunately, what came back was that there's actually there's lead particles, in the oil. And basically what that means is my M3 is it's a 2011, but it was actually built in 2010. So it has the older rod bearings, which are made partially with lead and copper. So unfortunately what that means is that I need to do rod bearings on this car, and fairly quickly. So probably out of abundance of caution, but I haven't been driving it that much, which is why, of course, you guys haven't seen a whole lot of content, because I haven't really had anything to shoot. Now add to the fact that it's also been raining a whole bunch, and unfortunately, I have the only other form of transportation right now is, of course, the bike. But if it's raining, you can't really be riding that. So last week when I was driving the car actually hit 80,000 miles. And, a lot of these things that have been happening, the throttle actuators, the FRM module, well, the FRM module was a fluke, but, the throttle actuators, the rod bearings, this is preventative maintenance. Not every car needs rod bearings, not every car needs throttle actuators. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is, as cars get older, they have stuff go wrong with them. So initially, I was going to sell the car. And then I kind of thought of, well, if I sell the car, now not only do I not have this car, which is, of course, an obvious, you can come to the conclusion of that all on your own, but that car is going to have its own problems. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of right back where I was, except I don't have my car. So, of course, rather than sell it, I've decided to do a lot of the maintenance myself, have some fun with it, create these videos for you guys to enjoy and learn from. But things like the throttle actuators, that was easy. Rod bearings, it's taken the bottom of the engine apart, the subframe, a whole bunch of stuff. You guys have seen my garage. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but, I got the snow tires. They're going to go down into the basement. But, this really isn't a place where you can work on a car. I have some tools and, I have jack stands, I have jack. And at the end of the day, this isn't a garage you really can work on. Add to it, that's not a simple car to work on, and I don't work on cars professionally. I kind of just play around with them and just learn as I go, which is kind of everything that I've done with anything I work in business or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't want to blow up that engine. It's like 10 to 15 grand to replace it, so I'm going to be sending it to a professional. So while the rod bearings are being done, which will be in a couple of weeks, I'm also going to have, I'm actually having Wiley Motorsports take care of it, and I'm going to have him actually do the motor mounts as well, because that's another wear item that around 70, 80,000 miles, the engine actually starts to lower just because the motor mounts actually compress, and it can put additional stress as well as kind of mess with the dynamics of your stability. So now that you guys know what's happening with the M3, I wanted to mention that someone actually messaged me about the business topics and how there hasn't been any. Well, of course, I'm still in business. I'm still doing all the stuff that I have been, in addition to a couple of new things. I really want to create more business content. So if you have a business topic in mind, I already have about 10 or 15 videos lined up, but definitely leave a comment below. I want to create the content that you guys need and enjoy. So if you're thinking of starting a business or you have a specific business topic in mind, definitely leave a comment below. So I appreciate the continued support. I apologize for the delay in content. I had some stuff going on with the family, as well as the fact that the car has been kind of down for the count. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see videos on a Nissan Murano. I'm actually going to visit my dad later today, and he picked up a new car, which I'm hoping to film, although I'm not sure if he's going to let me. He's kind of more private than I am, as you can imagine. I actually might be buying his old car as a daily. So, we're going to leave that for later. It's nothing super cool, but it's something that I enjoyed. I've obviously have been around it in the past. I know how well it's taken care of, and it would be great to have another car so that the M3 can get worked on, and I don't have to take my wife's car or take an Uber. So as always, appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions on my M3 or anything of that sort, definitely let me know, and I'll get back to you and just kind of grow the community and continue to help you guys.